Okay, good evening. So today we talk about the livable cities in the world, and I choose of the last cities, livable cities in the world for my presentation. I choose Damascus. Damascus is a city on Syria, in Syria, country, Syria, and have big problems of housing. And about the Damascus, it's a city on the most oldest cities in the world, and it's a very important scenario, political, economic, cultural, historical in the Syria because Damascus is the capital city of Syria. About the main problems, I think it's very significant in this city. I put about the civil war. The civil war begins since 2011, and until today have this war in Syria, and the Damascus suffer many impacts about this war, and this made another problems, instability and destruction, because houses are distracted, and many things are distracted. So about the livable issues we can see in the city. I put about the conflict and security because for a city can be livable, we have a lot of principles like food, like security, like climate, and it's a mix of things, right? And in this case, security is a large problem without solution because it's a country in war. Humanitarian crisis because it's very common in the countries in war. Um, uh, Basic things does not exist, and this make a humanitarian crisis. About the situation economic, the war made the economic recession and made the inflation rise. So it's other problem in the city. So in the general vision, it's a large problem to resolve. So about the livable indicators, I put about the quality of life index. It's a index about this, and in this the Mexico is a very low mark, and the UN reports like a ONU in Brazil, uh, the city have bad marks too. I think how possible solutions, it's very complicated, but exists some possibles. I put about political resolution peace because um, if you don't have peace in the city, don't have way to make the things better, to do things better, to make the people happy. It's very, very problematic about the international coordination because sometimes in the problems of war, another countries can I don't know how I say, can work to make a resolution of peace. I think it's a problem solution. A capacity to build and train because some part of the city it's destroyed. So I think this can be rebuilding, and for this we need to jobs and people. We have adequation work. Another point I put it's infrastructure and reconstruction and rehabilitation to make new way to live, you know. To kids go to the school, parents go to the job, um, the public organs make sense. It's in that way. uh, Social assistance, because I imagine that city we have a good job and a governmental job effective. The social assistance, it's very good and very effective. And for last, economic development and sustainable development and employment, because if you rebuild in the city, you have a necessity to rebuild in the good way, and this I think can be a new look to the nature, to sustainable ways to rebuild the city. In this way, I think it's a different way to see the economic, the city, and employment. The jobs can be different, the ways to make money can be different. So that it is. I like so much, and bye.